Something like that. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go on mute for a little bit. Let's give these players, 5-10 minutes, and then we'll get this going. But don't go anywhere, guys.
I'll be AFK for like 2-3 minutes as
Yeah.
well, but I'll be back. I'll be back soon too.
No worries, guys.
See you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon, guys.
Thank you for the follow, by the way, the gamer Talal.
Nothing beat Dr. Poggers though. Alright, I'll be back in a second.
Thanks, Mr. Milo. Appreciate that.
Give me your extra resources.
Can you guys hear me? I'm back. Uh, okay. So I was planning on streaming tonight, but since we're gonna have another series, I guess it's gonna be too late for everybody. So the stream is postponed to tomorrow after the tournament. I'll see you there then. The stream has been live already for 6 hours, so. But yeah, while we're waiting, if you have any other questions, do ask away in the chat. It's me, PF2K, lead developer, Project Celeste, and the executive producer for the Romans. Do we know who is playing the Romans tomorrow? No, but I asked in the chat also Wout and Zerton, Striker, Eerie, if any of you guys would like to play on my stream tomorrow after the tournament stream, so I can, cast the first Romans match, please shoot me a message on Discord, because I would prefer to cast the match rather than play it myself. But if I can't find anybody, I'll just stream my own point of view against Akira on the dev server. Yeah, after the tournament. What's the first thing you're gonna do when the Romans are released? Start making the first patch, because I bet there's gonna be some random huge bug.
All right. I think we got a dono that I missed.
We did. Yep.
From Uncool. Wait, no, that's the last one. Sorry, let me refresh Streamlabs here. From BBA Cog again, $20.55 for a cool 55555.
Yeah.
Ban Ace. Well, you heard it, mods.
He is everybody's favorite ban target.
Well, let's update our extremely complex.
See ya, Kevsoft. See you tomorrow.
Hey, later, Kevsoft. Thanks so much again for your help last night as well. So dang, look at this big old prize pool, $278. So that's almost $300 for top prize for first place. But anybody on the podium is getting at least $100. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, Luca Pro, we're gonna do a semi right now. Which means I need to update this. Sorry. There we go.
Did Zerton get back to you yet?
Yes. Ooh, okay. So yeah, I got Zerton Civ. We're just waiting for Striker now.
Striker's already in the lobby.
Yeah, I think that's left over from last time. So thank you guys. appreciate all the donations and stuff. The players appreciate it too. They're gonna Oh, but Striker didn't whisper. Striker didn't whisper Civ yet.
He did. He said it in the chat. I guess.
Oh.
He cut himself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine then, because Zerton didn't see this because I don't have my. Yeah, I don't have the game up. So okay, that's fine. So Norse versus Celt.
Mm-hmm.
And the first map gonna be Oasis, or sorry, Treasure Island.
Treasure Island, yeah.
All right. And PF2K, so you're cool sticking on for casting here?
Yeah.
All right, cool, man.
Of course.
Awesome. Oh, I need to change this. There we go. Might have to do some connection roulette again, but that's all right.
Yeah. It's mostly to do with Striker.
I didn't pick a raffle winner yet, did I? We can do this while this is loading here. All right, closing the giveaway, guys. And the winner is for Hoover, actually. Wow, double dipping today.
Okay.
All right, there you go for Hoover. I'll mail you your Axe of the Ice King later on. So 3 left.
Sure.
3 left.
I mean, we are sitting on an unlimited supply, but yeah, let's just say that 3 are left.
Yeah. Gotta keep them special. Keep them special.
Yeah. Let's not damage the economy.
And we did have a connection issue here, so we'll try to make this lobby again. Hang tight, guys. So best of 5, remember. So we're gonna see a little more drawn out series here and some more civs.
It has to be because it's best of 5, so it's at least gonna be 3 games. But I'm hoping for 5.
I would love to see a series go to the limit, even if we have to wait for the finals for that. All right, here we go, guys. This worked.
Verhoover already trying to sell his axe. Auctioning it off for 3 million.
That's pretty funny. All right, guys, here we go. So this is the first semifinal of the tournament. This is a best of 5, as I mentioned. Zerton got through Warlock Ant in the round of 8, 2-0'd. And Striker, very tough series against Giving Anxiety, especially that last game. But got through Giving Anxiety 2-0 just moments ago here. And this is our first semifinal matchup. And Treasure Island is the first map on the semis. And we have Zerton, the Olderman, as this city name is called.
Oh, that's such a long story, but let's just say that it's related to Carnage and his opinion about the Norse.
Oh boy. I've never known Carnage to have a strong opinion.
Yeah. No, he
never.
He never has an opinion on anything.
That's right. But Zerton representing Norse, which I'm very excited to see. Want to see more Norse. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hopefully more Norse in the series. And he's opening up with the barracks and on a nice hunt down here as well. And Striker, kind of in the northeast position here. The purple Celt also putting out a barracks. Got the
very nice of Zerton to use the help of the melee scout to speed up his barracks production.
I like
because
that.
Because the Norse do start with lower starting wood, so you're always gonna have a later barracks compared to other civs, but you can make up for that by using the melee scout. Wow. Because the Norse do have 2 scouts.
Yeah.
And the melee one builds barracks, and the other one builds watch posts, or outposts as they're called for the Norse. So very nice of Zerton to utilize both of his scouts correctly, because when the game starts, you want to send the ranged scout to the other side of the map, and you want to keep the melee scout around to help build the barracks.
Sorry, my
Striker already has 4 spearmen out. Wow. Look at the spearmen for Zerton. Those are some dope-looking spearmen with the summer vanity gear.
Yeah, I was just trying to rotate my camera controls are being weird. I can't rotate my camera. I'll look at it later. But yeah, they look amazing.
Maybe you need to enable it in the options. Camera options, enable camera rotation.
I guess I'll check really quick.
Shift.
But I've had it on this whole time. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, there we go. I just needed to go to the menu, I guess. Good call. But yeah, those spearmen are looking cool. Sorry if I'm making anybody dizzy with my zoom in and out. That was unnecessary. Or unintentional, sorry. Nobody on water yet either. But here come a big group of spearmen. 6 spearmen. But yeah, Norse has 6 spearmen of his own here to defend. So Zerton should be able to push this away.
Yeah, easily. He also has his range scout back with him. And Norse spearmen are the tankiest spearmen of all. And Celt ones are the most fragile ones, so it's never a fight you're gonna win when you're on equal numbers.
But it is nice, I think. You tell me if you think otherwise. But I think it's nice for Striker, even if he's gonna lose a fight, he's at least forcing Zerton to make a bunch of spearmen right now, which don't really have a lot of use in H2 since there's no cav for the Celt. I mean, they can contribute to building forward buildings and stuff, and they're still beefy. But
so it's always good to have a few Norse spearmen for yourself, because throwing axemen don't have any armor, so you kind of prefer to have a few spearmen as your front line as Norse early H2. Also, especially with their champion upgrade, if you look, they get even more health, so they get to somewhere like 300 HP, which is absolutely massive. And it's okay to have a few of them, and just like you said, they can also help build military production buildings later on too.
Zerton did just finish a dock on the water, and none in sight yet for Striker. Although Striker seizes it at a great time, he just sees it.
But let's see, he has 11 spearmen out. Zerton has infantry. Actually, Zerton has gathered no stone.
Yeah, I was about to say no stone. I think he's going for the dock instead as his greedy play and getting a second barracks down. So here come the throwing axemen. Yeah,
the throwing. I mean, it's okay because you're gonna be making mostly infantry anyway in this matchup in H2. So it's okay to have your second economic production facility, so to say, be a fishing a dock. I mean, because fishing boats gather quite fast. Oh, but this is going to be interesting because Striker is going to move in and immediately focus down at the low villager, and Zerton is moving on the other side of the map, but I don't know if he can get too much damage done. I think, oh my god, he's actually killing even more units here.
Yeah, he's forcing Striker off a hunt, and Striker picked up a few villagers off of Zerton. Striker's going to get that Zerton's going to get one of Striker's storehouses here. Still no stone for Zerton, and actually Striker forced Zerton onto his in-base berries.
Oh,
actually,
that's
Striker's actually
strange.
also on his in-base berries, so both of them are playing very conservatively. Second barracks going down for the Celt player as well.
I'm a little surprised by Zerton going on berries. I mean, he does have a dock, so... Yeah, I guess it's more something that you do in the heat of the moment.
Or just extra conservative play, like, those recon games, we saw recon playing unbelievably conservatively and safely. Maybe it's just, playing for the win. I can dig it.
Oh, hold on. Zerton just scouted Striker's sneaky dog.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Very, very nice.
Now he is kind of out of position to get it, but but no. What are their boats called? Longships. That's right. No longships in queue yet.
Yeah. He is aware of that dock, though.
If Striker somehow is able to get a boat out first,
swan ships are beastly units. I'm not sure about this move out by Zerton. You cannot push into 2 TCs like that. But it's also good for Striker because you really want to keep the numbers low in this matchup, because throwing axemen start to really hurt once they get into high numbers, because you can just do so much damage from the back line.
It's an interesting. Sacred Grove going down as a third production facility for Striker, which I like. We saw last game, you know, when his series against Gua, he's a fan of using the Sacred Deer. I mean, that's just like...
Yeah, hold on. First Swan ship almost out for Striker, and Zerton's still making fishing boats. Even made a second dock.
Very greedy. Like, he's still in sight. Well, he's going to see the Swan ship immediately. In fact, Striker might even choose to take out the scout, and he does. Wow, one-shots it.
Look at those sails, beautiful sails on that Swan ship.
Damn. If I saw this big purple ship sailing at me, I'd need new pants.
Yeah, wow. I think so too.
Checking out the treasure island first. Very smart. Just to make sure he's not going to get away with anything sneaky. Zerton did build a second dock, actually, and now he's building 2 long ships. But he has got 400 wood of very vulnerable fishing boats for the next few seconds here. First long ship coming out.
He needs to micro these fishing boats.
Zerton looking to move in with his army up top as well. Oh, is he going to save this?
But it needs to be careful.
Ship?
This is going to be harder for Zerton than Striker, because if both of those armies attack moving to each other, the Kilt army is going to shred those throwing axemen to pieces. Striker is making a second Swan ship, and he's not paying attention to his Swan ship now.
Oof.
Okay, he does.
He's starting to micro a little bit. Nice move by Zerton. Just build that second dock and hold ship production until you have the majority. I can dig it. Second dock going down for Striker as well, so we might see a contentious war for the water here.
Striker's actually ahead in villagers at the moment.
Yeah, still no second TC from Zerton.
Yeah, he's not even gathering any stone yet.
So 34 villagers to the 38 of Striker. Granted, 4 of Zerton's villagers are fishing boats, so relatively even. And here comes Zerton.
Is he going to try and deny the dock?
Oh, that would be huge. I'm very surprised that he's not focusing it down.
Yeah. But the thing is, those Swan ships are almost dead already. He needs to use that villager to repair those Swan ships. Okay, he is doing it though. Very good for Striker. Is he going to queue up more Swan ships? I hope he does, because
he's got one more about to pop out here.
There you go.
Yeah, and and another one coming, and 2 more long ships coming. So yeah, these guys are investing a lot in water. And remember, these ships are not cheap. Long ship 151, 100 gold. Swan ship 200 wood, 100 gold.
Even more expensive, yeah.
So basically, like, each one of these these ships is basically a production facility, if you think about it that way. Like, it's the opportunity cost of building these ships versus the land army. Like, it's pretty nuts. Now at least Zerton has the advantage that he is fishing behind this with 4 boats, which is pretty good. Like, look at this drop off. I think it's 40. Oh, it's 30 for now. I think it's 45 with the upgrade, if I remember correctly. But
it's going to be even more. Norse have all the fishing upgrades.
Ah, nice.
Oh, but this is 4 Swan ships against 5 longboats, and Kelts win this fight every day.
I think so. Meanwhile, Zerton's going to move in with his land army as well.
Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be harder for Zerton to win if he doesn't pay attention to his army. But Striker, he actually didn't garrison his villagers. He misclicked it.
Oof.
Now he's fine.
And this is really tough and impressive for these guys, because, you know, if you know anything about Age Online, boat micro is very micro intensive. Like, you pay attention to the frame pretty much to make sure you're dodging these shots. That's why they're moving these boats seemingly so erratically, but they also are trying to micro.
This is not looking so well. This is not looking good for Zerton. Striker has so many Swan ships out, and
he's doing okay on land though. Like, Zerton just sniped a barracks of Striker, so a nice get there.
But he cannot push into his base. Striker, I don't know why Striker is being so passive with his army.
Oh, but look
as soon as Zerton,
look at the fishing boats. They're all going to go down. The Swan ships went right by the long ships. And that is Zerton a big
has 4 people on food at the moment, so it's gonna be difficult for him. And yeah, like you see it at the top, if he doesn't look at his army for just a moment, Striker could just push out. And
he just picked up a lot of villagers off of Striker. Though he's gonna come up and get 2 more fishing boats if he comes and scouts this. This is really close. Zerton's down to 42 villagers. Striker at 47, and you know, Zerton's no longer got the fishing boats. Wow, so many Swan ships out. There is no way that Zerton's going to be able to retake the water after this.
Yeah. And Striker is going to see the second dock of Zerton now. I wonder if he ever finds the time to think of setting up a water trade. Because it can be an excellent way for him to get some gold, which he is struggling for at the moment.
Yeah, he's struggling so much that he built a market in the back of his base just to trade. But wow, is Zerton gonna get this TC? That would be a big pickup. Yeah, he's got to come try to repair it. He doesn't have the stone to repair, though, really.
But he needs to push out.
Yeah, go attack this.
Like, I don't know why he's so passive.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing... Now, I'll give Striker props. Even throughout all of this, he's got a group of longswordsmen guarding his 3rd gold, which is, like, so critical. So that nice foresight by Striker there, because, you know, that Norse player is going to try to raid you. Look at him using the Sacred Deer, PF2K.
How did that one longship? Wait, yeah, the Sacred Deer are looking nice, but the one thing that I would like to criticize Striker for is that he's not making any druids, just like last game.
Yeah, he's got he's got the gold.
Imagine if he had druids now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, he needs to be careful.
Oh no, yeah. Here's the 3rd gold, so 5 villagers might go down here.
Okay, very nice reaction.
49 to 45. But he needs that gold. He's not gathering gold anymore. He is a small bank here. And his front gold, he's got 1,200 left, so that'll tide him over for a little bit. But he needs to
start gathering stone again. He needs to get another TC again.
Now, Striker's also starting to pump out fishing boats as well. So
okay, that's good for him.
And all he's got to do now with these swan ships is just spread them out along the coast and make sure that Zerton can never rebuild the water without some kind of like...
Put them on patrol, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, you guys added patrol.
Yeah, you really need to make druids, I feel like. Like, look at how many free shots Zerton is getting with these throwing axemen. If Striker had druids to heal back all this damage, he would be in a much better spot. But now he's just, I don't like, look at this, he's not even responding.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the villagers going down hard here. You know, one thing to point out, the Norse player Zerton also has melee attack. Armory upgrade, while Striker doesn't have any upgrades yet.
but if he loses his DC, it's gonna go on a 2-minute lose timer, and Striker has no stone. Oh my god, this is such a strange game.
Yeah, and he's just like down too much pop. Like, yeah, I think he gotta tap it there. Wow, wild game. That was a big water fight, and it like. You know, if that game went on much longer, that advantage was going to start paying off for Striker. Huge, right? He's got 2 docks. He's pumping out fishing boats. That's a nice economic advantage, but he didn't quite... Like, Zerton punished him on land, I guess, for it, you know?
He just didn't... Like, he could have defended his base much better than he did, I feel. That's the only thing I can criticize him for. He did really nicely on water. He actually won the water. But he just always stood passive and let the throwing axemen group of Zerton grow bigger and bigger. Oh, and Striker says coastal. I wonder if Zerton's gonna veto that, because if not, it's gonna be
I would
a really
veto that.
cool game.
That's my #1 veto map. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, close on the resources. You know, within 1,500 here. A few more techs from the Norse player, but great game, wild game.
Yeah. I remember the last game you and I played against each other. It was on Coastal. Persia Mirror on Coastal.
Alright, so 1-0 for Zerton. Remember, this is a best of 5. And we're just going to figure out the map here. Oh, Zerton accepts Coastal. Alright, we're going to see another water battle.
Cool.
Now I just need Civ for Zerton. Okay. Then we are ready. So I will go back to the capital city here. Cool game. Very cool game. Let me invite these guys. They told me there's civs here, so there's Striker. There's Zerton. Got another Egypt versus Celt once again.
Okay. I am curious about the picking of Egypt.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of playtime on Egypt.
Coastal.
With level 13.
No, I'm talking about Coastal specifically. Because, you know, Coastal is one of those special maps. I think the #1 civ of choice here be Persia. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, Striker's build orders have been quite clean all tournament long so far. So I'm curious to see if he has anything up his sleeve this map.
Zonius in the chat saying Carpet Toms versus Slingers round 2.
No, I'm expecting this game to be focused mainly on the water fight. But would be cool. Be cool. Something tells me that Striker is not gonna go Slingers though.
Sorry, I messed up the score here. Okay. Game 2. The semifinals, the first semifinal match between Striker and Zerton. Striker choosing to play Egypt this time. And Zerton on Celts. I mean, you're just like, do you even have any hope of winning without doing something really cheesy and weird if you don't go for the water on coastal? Like, you pretty much have to go for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I would like to mention is that the sea on coastal has been reduced in size quite a bit from the original iteration of the map. So remember before it would like reach even to like the do you see the forest on the right side of the sea?
Yeah.
It would even go up to there, but
wow.
we reduced that the size of the sea so that you can actually move on land even if you lose the water.
I like that.
But yeah, just the amount of food income and potentially gold income that you can get from winning the water on the coastal is huge. And I think you pretty much have to either go for a water fight or, like you mentioned, maybe try and cheese it out, like proxy double barracks. And once your opponent is invested in like lots of wood for their docks, you just move in with a bunch of spearmen. Yeah, that can work. Or with Norse, you can try dogs maybe, but I'm expecting both of these guys to go for water. There's Striker's dock, and Zerton already seems to have his 3 houses built, so he's going to be moving to H2 soon. But I don't see any signs of him making a dock. He's actually keeping on making villagers. Maybe he's going to go for proxy barracks?
Oh, I'd be down to see some cheese.
Yeah, okay, there's the second age. I wonder if Zerton is going to move 2 of his villagers off of food and onto wood, because you don't really need to have more than 3 villagers on food.
Yeah, just sustain that villager production, and that's about it.
Yeah.
He's going for gold. Still no dock, though. Oh, here he goes. He's got the villager going.
Yeah. It's a good choice to start gathering gold early, because swan ships are expensive.
Yeah, they sure are. 300 resources. Well, we're going to see a water battle, and in addition to all the economic benefits you mentioned of having the water on coastal, like even just looking at the mini map, you can tell, even with the change, I like that change of making the water smaller, but even so, just parking, just get 4 ships, right? Park one in every corner.
It's just going to put so much stress on the other player, because if you just rally your units on the other side of the map, they're going to take the shortest route, which is going to be the shoreline, obviously, and then you just put in 1 or 2 warships there, and they're going to do so much damage to the opponent's army. But look at this. Both players getting their ships out at almost the same time. Zerton even a little quicker, considering swan ships have a longer train time, slightly. But very nice. Also, one advantage of the Celts is that they already have their houses built. So you're going to have a much bigger window before you have to make your next houses. But here are the first ships for both players. Both of them are looking at their ships. This is going to be interesting. Oh, very nice of Striker trying to put pressure on the villager for now.
Nice. So yeah, we mentioned it a little bit last game, but if you're new to Age Online or haven't seen many water battles, so then that's a nice pickup. You see all the crazy movement, like what Striker just did, for example. So I think the ship animations and maybe a few other animations in the game, but at least like this galley arrow animation, it's like one of the few that can be dodged in the game. Like it's not
only ships and war wagons miss.
War wagons, okay, so like lots of arrow units. So yeah, see how you can watch the health bars and tell when they're able to successfully dodge it. Yeah, there's another successful dodge. So it kind of looks ridiculous if you don't know why they're doing it, because it's like ships don't move like this, but it's like this just like small, it's a very high skill ceiling for water battles. Like if you it's never just A moving and seeing who wins. It's like this crazy micro-intensive battle. And of course, imagine, like, look at their views on the mini-map. Like, you can see where the players are looking.
They always need to look at their ships.
And that's so much time that they're not macroing at home. You know, like, it's so hard to do this successfully. And especially both these guys have invested so many resources already, right? And they're still pumping out ships. Like, you just have you
both
have
of them
to
are
win.
doing a very good job.
They are, they are. It's just like it's
This is bad though for Striker. He needs to pay attention to his ships. He doesn't want to get sandwiched.
Yeah, and
because Swan ships are so strong.
Yeah, he wants more. He wants more triremes out than Swan ships. I was about to say, I wonder when one of them's going to make a second dock, and Striker has just started making a second dock. And ooh, that trireme is so close. He's got to move that back. And
he's microing that individually, but he can pull it back and
he should repair it. He should repair it.
Nice dodge. Very good control by both players for now.
That's crazy. I'm gonna quick check.
And remember, Strikers. Oh, there's the first death. First blood has been drawn on the sea. I mean, first wood. But yeah, remember that Striker killed that villager from Zerton, so now Zerton needs to send the villager all the way back from his base if he wants to repair his swan ships or build a second dock.
And so Striker has a second dock down now as well, and you know, worth noting that neither player is no one's built a production facility at home. You know, no one's built a barracks or anything, and nobody's on stone. So both of these players are 100% focused on this water battle and winning the water. It's just do or die. Ooh, that's a big loss. Now the rest of these are fairly high health. There's 2 for Zerton up front that he's got to pick off.
Oh, they're so dead if Striker pays attention. Oh, there's a second dock coming up for Zerton though. But yeah, if you can trade 1 for 1, it's always better for the non-swan ship player.
Right.
Yeah. But it's close.
Ooh, dang.
Oh, another snipe from Zerton. But yeah.
This dancing is real. And it's like you're supposed to time, like, when is your opponent gonna stop and fire off the shot? It's just like a crazy. It's insane. I wish we could see
getting so many nice snipes. He has 2 swan ships almost dead. Okay, there goes 1.
He's got to get this.
We have 5 swan ships to 4 triremes. Striker needs to put a few more on gold. He does that now.
Yeah.
He has 7 on gold.
Wow.
So he's making more and more triremes too. But also Zerton, he also now has a second dock, so he's gonna be equal in Striker in terms of ship count, and that's always nice for you when you're killed. Oh, what was that? I don't know what Striker is doing with that one trireme.
Oh, it goes down. Yeah. He's got to get a pick here, because, like, you know, a weak ship still does as much DPS as a full health one, so you just gotta snipe it down. And both these guys are not stopping building ships. 2 swan ships in queue, 2 triremes in queue, and, like, no signs of stopping.
Yeah, Striker needs to repair his triremes, I feel like. One of them is almost dead again. Look at that. But let's check the villager count. 30 villagers, 29, so Striker ahead by 1.
Very even. I'm going to check their base again. Still no stone.
But the thing is, Zerton's just has so many more ships now on water.
Zerton's also just now building a storehouse on stone, so if he can somehow find a way to sneak a second town center during this,
I think
as win the water.
He's feeling confident, yeah. He's just sending in his swan ships now. He has so many more. I think Striker should basically cancel those triremes at this point.
He should, yeah. That's because he needs to make a transition to, you know, land-based units like immediately. Oh, and he's not going to cancel. 2 more pop out and more in queue.
Oh, I mean, Zerton only has 4 swan ships now. Actually, 5. Never mind.
Yeah, and
Striker doesn't seem to be giving up on water.
Yeah, I mean, both continuing to build.
It can happen. We've had it happen before, where like a player gets too confident on that they have 1 water, and then they stop making warships, and their opponent just makes a comeback. But this does not appear to be the case so far for Zerton. He is keeping on making swan ships. He has 7 out, 2 more in queue.
starting
he is
to
ahead
slip.
of villagers now by 6 as
starting
well.
to slip. Yeah, Striker's queue has been empty for a while. Zerton also getting down a production facility as well, and he's also sending a group of villagers. Yep, there goes his second TC. So not only is he seemingly going to win the water, but he's already began his transition out of water, getting some infrastructure up. So he's going to be in a really good spot here in a couple of minutes. Not sure what Striker's going to be able to do.
He should cancel that trireme.
Yeah.
Now.
So many swan ships are going to be left over for Zerton. You can park them all along the coast.
Oh.
And you're just going to have to change your rally.
trireme.
Oh, man, that's brutal because that's a production facility. He's going to have to rally weird. He's going to have to take the long way around with his land units. Just because, like you mentioned, you know, if you have a barracks down south and just rally it straight north, your units are always going to try to take the fastest path, which is hugging the water, but the ships are just going to shred you to pieces, so it's just
especially
such an
swan
annoyance.
ships out of all.
Especially swan ships, you're totally right. There it goes.
60 DPS.
So Zerton wins the water. 31 villagers for Striker, 39 villagers for Zerton, and Zerton has already begun fishing boat production and building a third dock. Yeah, so he's won the water and going to take advantage of it in a big way quickly. I can dig it. 3 barracks going down as well for Zerton. So what is Striker doing now? Like, how is he transitioning out of this? He did get a second TC, and he did just build 2 barracks.
Oh no, these swan ships are gonna destroy the woodline of Striker if he doesn't pay attention immediately.
Oh no, yeah, he got a little greedy doing a forward.
Oh, actually, no, that's an optical illusion. If you rotate your camera, you're gonna see they're actually
it is.
quite
It
far
does
away.
look, the hill throws it off. That's funny.
Yeah, but
does need a new sword.
what Striker needs to do is he needs to do a greedy H3 and get 3 TCs because that's all he can hope for at the moment. You cannot keep up with the production of somebody who has the water on coastal. Like Zerton's basically on 5 TCs effectively to the 2 of Striker at the moment.
Yeah, look, he's even getting an early armory down. Zerton 2 armories even. So this is going to get out of control quickly. Already have 4 fishing boats out. Yeah, this is nice for Zerton. And there, look at the spread of the swan ships now. Look at the mini map. Oh,
just switch to his vision and see how much of the map he sees.
Good call. Yeah, wow, he sees so much. A couple of axemen, or sorry, longswordsmen coming in from Zerton now, trying to put some pressure on Striker. Snipes a house.
Very nice samurai vanity on Zerton's longsword.
Yeah, looking good.
Somebody asked for a Japanese Civ release date. Here we are.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, but this is so much pressure on Striker everywhere.
Just picked off a village or 2 when he's already ahead. 41 to 60. Oof. And a bunch of those are fishing ships. Yeah, the economy is going to get pretty crazy. 5 fishing boats out.
And Zerton immediately sees the right side villagers of Striker. Like, he's relentless with his raiding. He's keeping a tab on Striker basically everywhere.
This is tough.
And he's starting to build watchboards. Yeah, very nice.
Minimap is kind of telling the story, like just the dominant map control that Zerton has here. Not only, you know, even the enormous economy advantage from the water aside, like he can just gather anywhere he wants on the map right now. He's got this place locked down with swan ships. Like a Striker can't even access to the north side of his base, so there's just a very finite number of resource nodes to gather from, and Zerton's gonna try to come in and raid them all at once. Group on the right and a group on the left coming in.
Now Striker is gonna be losing some of his villagers and potentially a priestess. If he doesn't move them away immediately. Okay, some more axemen on the way.
Crazy damage. Now Zerton's even going up to H3.
But Striker pushed out to the lake and he lost a lot of his axemen to the swan ship.
And the rest of them are so hurt. Like, they're not going to be able to compete here. Do we at least have a Temple of Set coming down? I don't think so.
No.
Striker went for
double armory, though.
He can't afford it, though. There's no gold.
He doesn't. No gold at all. He has 0 on gold at the moment.
Oh, meanwhile, yes, Zerton is getting both. He already got infantry attack. He's getting infantry armor, and he's getting pierce attack. because he's going into H3, so it looks like we're going to see a Bowman transition.
Yeah, he is already building 4 archery ranges.
Oops. Wow. Yeah, it's looking scary. Zerton in very good form with the Celts, clearly. Yeah, and there's the GG.
Yeah, G.
Crazy
I don't
water
blame
battle.
him for tapping out here.
Yeah, it's because, you know, save your energy. You still have at least one game to play. You don't want to burn yourself out on something that is like you're not going to win. Have a quick look at the stats. Like, yeah, outgathered by about 5,000, and that was just going to start snowballing, you know, with the villager advantage and fishing boats. Pretty good armory by Zerton as well. Very good game.
I think Striker slipped a bit on his micro, like towards the end of those water fights. Zerton just managed to keep alive a few swan ships with like 5%, 10% health, and Striker just didn't snipe them off, and Zerton just managed to snowball from there. And then Striker didn't even cancel his triremes when it was clear that he lost the water. So he lost even more resources when he was doing that.
Yeah. Great play from Zerton. Great play. So we are going to wait now for Striker to pick another map. And this could be it. So this is a best of 5, so we'll see if Zerton takes it and continues his sweep. Wild games out here.
Yeah, very good series so far. Swan ships are slower than triremes, right? No.
Arabia, huh? See if Zerton is cool with that.
Pretty sure he is.
First Arabia of the day. Big ol' macro map. Biggest map we've played today. Well, we'll see. We got a from Zerton. Uh-oh. He says no to a macro game.
And now they're speaking German in the chat.
Wow. Collusion. Thanks, guys, for tuning in today. It's been a blast.
Manor Crossing.
Oh, he's bullying him into picking a new map. Wow.
Yeah. He says, are you sure you don't want to pick a shorter map, Kappa? Now we need somebody to translate this for me. Kein Bock auf langes Game. What does that mean?
Alright, so we're going to do Mountain Crossing. Striker not giving himself words of confidence in the chat here.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna get some waiting for the civs here. Okay, there's one.
Oh, it means that he doesn't feel like playing a long game. Okay. Would have been cool though.
And I need the civ from Striker.
He already left.
I just whispered in here. Ooh, okay. Let's get them in the party. Gonna have a little mirror here.
Uh-oh. Mirror. Didn't have too many of those so far. Did we have any actually?
We had one, right? I think.
I don't think we
Maybe
did.
Maybe not actually.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Persians. Okay.
There we
Just
go.
one lift.
Persian mirror on Mountain Crossing. I'm gonna go Striker. Party lead here. Yeah, we had one Babs, Andy Pierce. It was Recon, right? Yeah.
Recon against Verhoover. It was Babylon against
Persia, I think.
is it Persia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Got the arena loading, guys. And don't forget, after this series, I'll double check with the participants. I think we'll probably call it and do the other semifinals tomorrow. Oh, we're gonna have to play host roulette and do the other semifinals tomorrow, and then third and finals. We'll see. I'm imagining it's getting a little late for the participants, so we'll check after this. But regardless, don't forget at the end of the stream we're gonna do a vote for the fan favorite series. So stick around so we can do that vote and give the players that in whatever series you vote for, they get a nice little $25 bonus prize. Gonna remake this game here, fail to launch.
I think with Striker it always works second try. For some reason.
Makes total sense.
Secret Roman PvE with PS2K? No, not tonight, tomorrow night after the tournament is over. We're gonna have me streaming some Romans, I guess. It's getting late here, it's 12 a.m. in 5 minutes. Oh, there we go. I think it connects now. There we go.
Nice. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, I put this on the wrong side here. Let me switch this. And I'll switch the score in a second, but... Ooh, Persia looks good in that green. Persia looks good in every color. I love their architecture. But got Zerton on the left side here. On west, a mountain crossing. Already building that docks. This is the very unique opener that's kind of specific to mountain crossing.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Is Zerton unable to gather from the fish? Oh, damn.
A little too far.
That's he's gonna ask for
that, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, and Striker wanted one anyway. Oh, he didn't even have any fish. That to fish from, not in his vision anyway. Okay, so we'll do a restart.
Fish bugs. This reminds me of a meme that we had a long time ago, but I can't quite recall. Does anybody remember what fish bug is? And yeah, literally PvP versus Persia.
So we'll just remake this game again here, guys. Thank you for the follow, Cool Blade 23. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, wait, you know what? I missed a dono.
Uh-huh.
Whoops. Let me see here. Oh, very cool. Okay, let me add this. Oh, really quick, I'll accept that in just a second. There we go.
Give me your
huge thank you to Mr. Milo. He had another 20 to the prize pool. I love it.
Milo the man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. 575.
I remember one of my favorite VODs from back in the day was Mr. Milo playing against Give You Anxiety on equal footing with Egypt against No, that wasn't Anxiety. It was Soldier. It was Mr. Milo as Egyptians against Soldiers Greeks, and it always looked so difficult for Mr. Milo to like win the game until he got to the late game and made some elephants. And I remember this line that Soldier asked. It was like, "So do elephants die?" And Mr. Milo's response was, "GG, you need priest." I always remember that.
That's awesome.
It's in the same sentence. GG, you need priest.
It's true.
Yeah, this is an interesting spot for Zerton's dock.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose a lot of walking time.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's good or bad. I guess it's much safer, but this rally is pretty brutal.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's safe against backdoor docks, so there's that.
Oh, that's
And
true.
Striker's spawn is actually susceptible to being backdoored. There's an opening at the bottom.
I can't believe this is a thing. And actually, like this wasn't around. I don't think when Mr. Milo was playing. So Milo, if you're still here, apparently what happens now, and I just saw this on stream the other day. So everybody still docks the back, right? But now people send a villager to go dock your opponent's lake, like try to sneak a dock and like steal the water from them. It's nutty. I can't believe. I would have never imagined that would become a thing. I find that hilarious. I love that.
Wait, you forgot the overlay. You're not showing the right. You're
oh
not showing
my
the game.
god! Nobody said anything, you guys.
I just saw in chat.
All right, sorry about that. I can't believe I did that. But this is what we were talking about for Zerton. He's got like kind of a kind of long rally here for his dock, but it's much more protected, and Strikers is pretty straightforward. But I was talking about docking these like back, your personal lake for mountain crossing. People.
It's no longer personal.
Yeah, I guess not.
We share now. Yeah.
You guys got to say something earlier next time. So fishing boats coming out for these players. I think you want to stop at like 3 or 4. I'm guessing max like
4, no more than 4.
4.
At least on your own pawn. Maybe on the other one you can make a few more, just to drain all the fish before your opponent can do anything about it. But okay, Striker does see. Actually, both of them are starting stone gathering. Interesting. So they're gonna play a greedy game. But the thing is, Striker tried to scout Zerton's base and he didn't see a dock because of the dock. Oh, never mind, he does see it. Okay. I take that back. I was gonna say that maybe he thinks Zerton is up to something, weird, but it's not the case. Now they're both gonna check the bottom lake.
I want to see if either of these players goes for the bottom lake.
Pretty sure they will.
Yeah, both these guys gathering stone, so very, very greedy. Mountain crossing is a fun map to like just quick boom. You get your very safe dock, and you get a town center first, and you just get your economy going real quick.
Yeah,
I can dig it. A tent coming, love it, love it. Maybe don't really need it quite yet, but why not? No barracks down for anybody yet, so. I'm guessing both these guys are going to go straight into stable. But who knows? We'll see. Asabara versus Asabara. The only unit powerful enough to take it out.
That's bread and butter of Persia Mirror, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you'd do. Very safe second town center from Striker. Like, you could go Bowman and sit in your base, I guess, and, turtle.
No, but later on, like... It's okay to open with Asabara, but I feel like later you can start making more one-pop units in Persia Mirror. So like I see a lot of people just doing mounted archers and Asabara in Persia Mirror, and that's basically all stable units, 2-pop units, right? If people try and make more 1-pop units and not take too much damage from the mobile army of their opponent, if they can max out on a 1-pop army and then force a fight, they will almost always win that fight. So that's like my experience playing PvP, but it's been so long since I played like a competitive high-level PvP match. I mean Persia Mirror, so I might be wrong, but last time I played it, I did it like this and I won. So I think it's still a valid strategy, but let's see. Zerton's second TC is much better for a later trade route.
And that's an interesting choice. So Striker just built a very defensive town center, kind of right next to his first one, right? And also worth noting, he's immediately dropping kind of a 1-1-1 here. But yeah, Zerton went down and built his second TC for his market, which, you know, pretty easy to get a big safe market on Mountain Crossing. You just kind of wall this, and it's got a big long route, right? But yeah, interesting choice. I guess that's nice if he's able to defend it, which should be easy enough. You just wall this choke. Very choky map, Mountain Crossing.
Well, Zerton's going to be more defensive than Striker, apparently. He's going for 2 archery ranges in the barrack.
Interesting. So no stable from Zerton. He's going for a big group of bowmen instead.
Well, Striker is also getting a second archery range, but he also has a stable, so he's making Asabara. And look at those Asabara with the gear.
Wow.
That black cat shield.
They're
looking
looking fabulous.
From Halloween.
I love that. Here comes the first Asabara, right into Zerton's base. Gonna try to deny. Is he really gonna be able to deny that archery range with 1 Asabara?
Yeah.
And he's got a second one coming.
That's 40 DPS.
Yeah, he's gotta click on it before the villagers get up there. Oh, and here come the Persian spearmen. Wow, he cancels that range. Big pickup there. He's got to restart it. That thing was getting close to done. I love how Persian spearmen look. Doesn't matter what gear they're wearing. They look badass.
Oh, they're pretty Chad spearmen. They're the Chaddest spearmen.
They are. They are Chads.
And if you look, like, their idle animation, if we're lucky enough to have Zerton idle his spearmen for long enough, their idle animation is also super Chad.
Where they spin the spears?
They like flip the spear up in the air and just catch it with one of their hands. Just like look super cool while doing it. And also the Celtic spearman tries to do the same, but he's so weak and fragile that he needs to avoid his spear and lets it fall down.
Oh no! Wow, that was.
Oh, that's Sabara. Okay.
Oh,
Striker,
too
try
greedy.
To be greedy.
Oh, Striker.
No. Okay.
Yeah, both of them miscontrolled that a little bit. He did get 1 villager, almost 2. But yeah, should have.
He did almost cancel a fully finished archery range, so
that's worth it.
Still okay.
It's worth it.
Also, I'd like to mention that Striker rallied his fishing boats to this bottom fish, so that he has vision on it.
Smart.
But the thing is, he has all of his fishing boats there, so that fish is gonna dry out really fast. So eventually, he's gonna be moving away from that, and that opens up the opportunity for Zerton to do a backdoor dock. But at the same time, actually, Striker made a dock on the neutral pond. And there's a villager from Zerton. I think he clicked on a tree there.
Oh,
then he
yeah.
forgot about
it.
Because she's walking back with a bunch of wood in hand. So I'm guessing she was rallied to a tree and then Zerton kind of forgot about it. Because of all the raiding going on. Possibly.
I think
look at this again at the top side of the map. Both players putting down watch posts right next to each other. I think we had it on Oasis as well.
Striker's parked right. Like, look at the. I'm gonna go to Striker's vision. Great map vision. Like, look at all the watch posts right now. Like, he knows everything that's going on. Plus, he's got that lower dock advantage. So, 50 villagers for Striker, 47 for Zerton. Striker's looking pretty good. Zerton started to wall up his base as well. Oh,
and you just missed the idle animation for the spearman. Striker at the middle of the map. They're just so badass. I mean, they cost a lot too. So only H2 spearmen, most expensive in terms of gold. I think actually no, that's the Babylonian spearman. But yeah, 70 resources. Let's see though. 28 bowmen for Zerton, 24 for Striker. But this is bad. Like when you run away like this, your backline is exposed. If Striker stops for just a moment,
he should run forward with those Asabara and try to pick some off.
Ooh.
There he goes.
Careful now.
Yeah, probably wise.
I'm surprised neither of them has any kind of Sparabara mixed in.
Yeah, you'd think, right? This could tank so much of this pierce damage.
Yes.
Another watch post going down. I love it. Just right next to the other one.
I'm surprised that Zerton didn't try and do anything about the bottom.
Yeah, because he saw it. I checked his vision, and he saw it when it was going down. But yeah, he just chose to wall it off. Interesting. Ooh, he's gonna pick up some Asabara from Zerton here. All right, good pull. Good pull.
Did he lose even one?
I don't think he did. I don't think so.
Yeah, but these Esteban are not gonna try and clean up.
Ooh.
Watch post at the top.
Great armory choice for Striker. He's getting pierce damage because look at that Bowman ball, 42. He's also
Both
on
of
the
them
way.
going to H3
Yeah.
at literally the same time. Like if you click on both of the icons in their queue,
Yeah.
the timer is so close.
Striker is gonna break
61
my
villagers
rule.
to 60.
Don't do it, Striker. It's not
Yeah.
worth it. Wait a minute for Bowman champion. There you
And
go.
pierce damage.
And pierce damage. Yeah, that's true. That would be a double wrong. Zerton's now clicking it for pierce damage as well.
Now he did, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Striker. All right. He's
He's
breaking
putting
my
himself
heart.
in a bad position.
I know. I don't.
7 Asabara from behind, and the top is blocked off.
Oh, this is
Gonna
rough.
be able to sandwich. Okay, maybe not. Striker does have watch post there for vision, so that's really good for him. And they're gonna both hit H3 at the same time, and I'm curious to see what their army choice is gonna be after this.
Double armory for Striker too, so he's getting great armory upgrades here. And
Immediately, Bowman champion for Zerton.
excellent, yeah.
That's very good.
25%
very
attack rate, just like a crazy amount of DPS from that upgrade. It's a no-brainer for sure.
Yeah.
And
They also
Striker
attack
needs
faster
to-
too, I believe.
Yeah, he's got to click
Better
up.
fighting. Oh no, no Bowman champion from Striker. He actually queued up pierce damage on H3.
I think
So
you
he's
got to get
struggling
Bowman
for gold.
champion first, right?
Yeah, pretty sure you do want to do get that upgrade.
He's got 48
Where's-
as well. Let's see, Zerton's got 39. Actually, so he's got the edge on Bowman count, and he's got a lot of spearmen. He's got 16 fabulous spearmen. Look at those with the big gold.
Yeah, just look at them for a few seconds. I'm sure one of them will do the idle animation soon. And it's such a Chad moment. Oh, he moved it again. God damn it.
More watch posts hanging out down south. So Zerton's got full vision of the dock. He's just not choosing to do anything about it quite yet. Asabar
We
running
now
all over
almost
the
have
place.
more watch posts than villagers on this map.
Right.
So many watch posts. Both players. Oh, that poor scout. Just ate 48 arrows to his face. Believe it.
I guess mountain crossing, I think I would like a Persian mirror. It'd be a little more exciting on a map that wasn't so easy to wall, you know, for these Asabar to run
Right.
around and do more damage. But as is, like, you can see it doesn't cost much stone to just put your base on lockdown.
One thing though, Zerton already maxed out while Striker is just now building his third TC, so there's gonna be a timing window where Zerton has a much bigger army.
Still no Bowman champion either from Striker. He's got to start
He
this.
doesn't have the gold. Now he does. No, never mind. It's 400. He still needs to.
Yeah, cancel his mounted archers or
Gold.
something. He can't engage
Yeah.
without this. He can't do it. Like, Bowman champion is just so important.
Well, he does have. Well, he does have the extra pierce damage upgrade.
He doesn't have Asabara champion either, so he's 2 champion upgrades down. Actually, this is even though it's equal pop, and I think he actually does have the edge and armory upgrades. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Oh, the
look
big
at the
flank from Asabara at the top.
no! Huge
Oh,
flank, and the
damn.
spearmen are way out of position. He had to know it was coming. The Asabara weren't in sight, and without like no champion upgrade, the meat line evaporated. Spearmen out of position, and wow, what was like a super close game a second ago.
Now he's behind 80 population.
Yeah,
60.
that was a very efficient trade, to say the least, for Zerton there. And the religion of peace, he's marching right in. And I don't know, like, he's building mounted archers. That's a good choice against all of these Asabara, but like, I don't know if he's going to be able to get enough in time, even with defender's advantage.
Yeah. Zerton's Persian army
Oh, no!
sponsored by Razor. Oh man. Yeah, he's just gonna walk into his base. Yeah, like that Asabara flank was.
Weary Route just cracked me up in the chat. He goes, 500 watch posts and you still didn't see that flank coming, which is very true. He did have so many watch posts. That's funny. But yeah, that's brutal. Because that's how it goes sometimes. You just like made one mistake with that flank. And also, you needed to prioritize those champion upgrades. I think that had a lot to do with it as well. But this looks like it's going to be tough to come back from. Because Zerton's just in his base with 36 Bowman champion, more rallying across the map. Now that mini-map is looking a lot more in Zerton's favor. The only thing that Striker's got going for him is his bottom dock, but I don't think 4 fishing boats are going to make a difference here.
He's struggling for gold a bit as well. And Zerton's just staying maxed and non-stop rallying inside of Striker's base. Just trying to kill the market line too. Like,
it's tough, yeah.
Striker needs to build counter units here. He just can't build more of the same units and try to win like that. I mean, he is fighting inside 8 tent range. And he does have some outer archers, but I think he needs to do something about those bowmen. He needs to make Takabara. Takabara are actually good units. I don't know why people don't make them.
And this is where you say if you're Zerton in this situation and like you're pushing and you're able to kind of stand and fight in your opponent's base, like this is where you want to post up. Right, you just took out the markets, but like, you know, even before that, you're right there. The caravans are coming right to you, and you're just, you know, killing units and doing an insane amount of damage to their economy. And even with all these mounted archers, which are doing, you know, making good work of these Zerton's Asabara, I don't think it's going to be enough. God, those mounted archers look sick, though. Those bows are enormous. They're bigger than the horse. Oh, and they're snakes.
They are.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
That's
from
sick.
the Halloween set again.
That's awesome. Well, maybe he'll be able to clean this up. I don't know how he's
Eventually,
affording all these
maybe,
mounted
but
archers.
He's so behind on everything.
Oh,
Like, he's losing a lot of stuff at the top to some Asabara.
He's down 30 villagers. Finally getting Asabara champion. But a little late, unfortunately. Down goes production facilities. And Zerton, you look at the mini-map, he's just rallying his army across here. So Striker, I don't know. He's got to have... he needs a huge raid, I guess. He's got to catch up on villagers or do something. 57 to 83.
Yeah, I don't think he can... He cannot try and win with fewer numbers of the same units, if that makes any sense. He needs to build counter units, which he is doing with the mounted archers, but I think he needs some Sparabara and some Takabara here. Because those bowmen... He is doing quite a decent job with the mounted archers against those Asabaras, but still pretty rough for him. There is one gold mine at the top, which he is going to try and go to. Actually, he is.
It's his only option. He's got to get up there and wall it. And and Zerton's got to be wondering right now, like, okay, where is he getting his gold? Like, that's where he's going to hit. He already did a great job of taking out the market line. Because at this point, you can like force a GG by denying gold, right? Like he.
Oh my God! Striker just shift sold.
Yeah, he must have
all
sold
of his wood.
Because I was literally about to say he has literally 0 gold, and then I was sending you his 900.
Suddenly he has literally 0 wood and 1,000 gold. Yeah.
Well, so we'll see when Zerton finds this, basically.
Yeah,
and he's starting to mix in mounted archers of his own.
Zerton is not aware of the existence of that gold mine. So that's one of the reasons he's not attacking there, I guess.
Oof. Zerton going to H4, look at that.
Well, H4 is going to be rough for Striker.
Yeah.
Get the horseshoes, mounted archer champion.
Yeah, the Persian Cav army is a lot of fun. Asabara and mounted archer, like that's a pretty nasty combination right there.
Sure.
Zerton trying to come in and do some damage to the market line, but good defense. And now here comes the main army into the main base of Striker.
That being said, Striker's army is no joke at this point.
Yeah, I don't know how is he affording this stuff. I guess that cell helped a lot. And he does have Pierce Resist coming, H3 Pierce Resist, which will be huge. And standing and fighting here, I can't quite tell.
He's losing this fight again, though.
Yeah. He's got no meat left. He's like glass cannon mounted archers. You know, they need something in front of him. But I guess
only he made some Takabaras.
Takabaras would be really huge here. Yeah. Really
like,
huge.
think about it. They take the same amount of damage from the Asabara as Moment. They do bonus damage against both the mounted archers and the bowmen of Zerton. And they have the same health as the bowmen, so they're not fragile by any means. I guess they're just like I think they are underused, underrated.
So I don't know how this happened, but they're even in villagers again, 90 to 87. I swear Striker was down like 30 villagers a couple minutes ago. I don't know if I missed a huge raid or what. That being said, like he doesn't have any map presence and he's nowhere near H4. So Zerton still definitely has the upper hand here. Zerton really hasn't made any mistakes.
And he's going to be 200 population very soon.
Yeah, down goes the second armory here, so he's just going to power through these big expensive H4 upgrades. Doesn't have mounted archer champion quite yet. What does it do again? I forgot. Let's take a look.
Bonus damage against Cav.
Oh.
Huge bonus damage against Cav, and the future mounted archers will be really cheap on gold.
Yeah, 50% gold cost. Dang.
So if I know Zerton well enough, I'm predicting that fortress that he's building on his base is gonna make one Palintonen. That one Palintonen is gonna cross the map, across the lake, at the bottom of the map, and it's gonna start sniping the markets.
Interesting. Yeah, they are very
Let's see
susceptible
if the game
to
lasts
that.
long enough for us to see that.
Here comes Striker out across the map. You know, his armory is down a little bit. Let's see. He's got H2 infantry attack, infantry armor, H3 pierce resist. Oh, and what about attack? Does have H3 pierce attack. Zerton's got all H3. So he's up.
Yeah,
and he's
Zerton's
got
upgrades.
2 armories. So I think I wouldn't surprised to see them in the queue in a second here. Look at all of the econ upgrades just started for Striker.
Yeah, also getting healing ointment for his dead scout, hoping it would bring it back to life.
Hey, that would be
very,
cool.
Very pretty queue.
Yeah, that's an like a homage, you know, like a
AoE 3?
or just like he's recognizing his scout's tribute by getting the upgrade regardless. You know,
yeah.
It's like a memorial.
I'll get the upgrade for next game.
Yeah. Ooh, nice hit from all these mounted
He needs to be
archers.
careful. Striker needs to be careful because he has only one way of escaping,
Yeah.
and Zerton has so many mounted archers of his own now. Champion mounted archers. Oh, there's the GG.
he goes. Yeah. You know, he was on the
Not
way to
sure. I don't think there was a need for a GG there, but anyway.
I mean, Zerton certainly has the advantage, but yeah, I mean, he's on the way to H4. I don't know. Horseshoes coming as well. That's tough. And H4 Bodkin arrows. Well, let me let's have a quick look at the game stats here. Sorry, I was trying to type to Striker before he left the party here. Great series, great games. Thank you very much, Striker, for playing. Quick look at the econ. Not bad. I mean, pretty close, you know. Within 4K here. I think that bottom dock helped a lot. Certainly just let him have it the whole game. Techs were relatively close. I mean, a couple more minutes, though. Zerton was going to be really far ahead in techs, I think. Like, look, he's got a couple of the expensive ones on the way, and he's got a big bank. Like, he can afford more armory upgrades and whatnot. Wow. Great series.
Yeah, I think that the tipping point of this game, though, was that 14 Asabara flank in the middle.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Zerton just got so much better, so much of a better fight. Like, if you open the current military population graph and check at like 13, 14 minutes, just the dip in the number of... I mean, if you compare the green graph with the purple one, it's just not even close. And if you can see from that point, Striker never really got on the same, same number of military units as.
Yeah, big old dip right there. Dang, GG. Well, let's go to the brackets here, and we'll move Zerton forward. So Zerton moves on to the finals. Sorry, I'm waiting for challenge here. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. 3-0. Make it so. Yeah, there we go. So Zerton moves on to the finals. Now, Striker still will have the chance to play for third place. So Striker will still play the loser of the Recon and Erie series for third place. And remember, third place still gets over $100. With the current prize.
I should have played.
So yeah, there we have it. And now let me quick sync with the players, but I think that'll probably do it today.
Yeah, remember to tune in tomorrow, same time. Also with the bonus Roman stream after the tournament is over.
And remember, we're going to do the poll as well, the fan favorite series, in just a second here. So stick around. I guess I did this a little imbalanced because we're only going to have 3 series tomorrow. But, you know, whatever. Stiff competition today. So, like, I'm going to try to remember all these series to get us fresh for the poll. But Zerton versus Warlock. So I think they started with I remember Norse and on Oasis, obviously. And Zerton just like...
Norse versus Norse.
Was it a Norse mirror? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, he dominated that series with like super aggressive, clean play. Anxiety versus Striker was pretty epic as well. Actually, the game after that was Optimal versus Eerie. That series was absolutely incredible.
That
was
first game of Eerie versus Eerie versus Optimal was pretty good. But also the first game of Striker versus Anxiety with the Sacred Deer.
Their second game too was insane.
Yeah,
when
so many
Anxiety was Egypt. Yeah. So and then Recon over Hoover was also very, very exciting. And I guess Zerton versus Striker, this last series that we just watched, that's up for grabs. So that's some tough competition. Let's set up let's do that poll, and we'll save the other 3 axes for tomorrow's 3 series. So let me quick set up this poll here for the fan favorite series. So did I do this right? Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. And then Zerton versus Striker. Okay, so here are your choices. And we'll start that poll, and we're going to run it for a while. Yeah, there we go. And PF2K, thank you very much for casting with me.
Thank you for having me.
That was a blast. I'm okay with saving the rest of the series for tomorrow. I'm tired. My voice is getting shot. So thank you. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I was getting caught up in the chat. So I was a little confused by this first, by the way, to vote. So you have to type ! vote, and then the number next to the match. So 0 for Optimal versus Eerie, etc. So you don't have to put the parentheses either. Sorry, I was confused by that too the first time. So we'll run that for a little while. And then, tomorrow, guys, we're going to start at the same time. So 9 a.m. Pacific, which is, oh gosh, is that 30 hours from now? Did I do that right? No, I didn't do that right.
You mean tomorrow's stream?
Yeah, never mind. What am I talking about? It's
12,
18 14 hours from now.
It's like you stream for 7 hours now.
Yeah.
So if you deduct 7 from 24, it's going to be 17, right?
Long day.
Yeah, easy math, quick math.
That's right. Come back tomorrow. We'll start with Eerie versus Recon for the last semifinals match. Then we will do third place, which will be Striker versus the loser of Recon versus Eerie, and then we'll do the finals, which Zerton is in, and we'll see who between Eerie and Recon make it through. But that should be a sweet couple of games, I think.
For sure.
What else? I think that might be it. All right, let me check my notes here. Oh, I guess special thanks for, and we gotta close out the poll as well. We'll keep that open for a little bit longer, but special thanks to the mods today. Thank you, Servomomia, Madlib, Weary Wout, for moderating in here. Appreciate it very, very much. Especially because wasn't able to look at the chat much at all. So I appreciate you guys hanging out and keeping things running smooth. Big thank you to Carnage, to Igor, and for Eerie Mule for helping with the tournament format and the rules. I got a lot of good advice from them, so thank you very much. And then of course PF2K, thank you, thank you to Pierce, Kevsoft, Happy Smurf, everybody on the Project Celeste team, for keeping this game around and improving it tremendously. I think with all these sweet additions and continuing to add content, it's very exciting. I can dig it. So let's just chill for a little bit for this poll. I want to give everybody a chance to vote and see who gets the bonus prize for the fan favorite series. And we'll go have a look at our prize pool. I'll try to look at the donations again. I don't understand how some people were able to do Streamlabs and some others. And I for some reason I can't connect to my PayPal account. It keeps saying that I need to have a business account. So I don't know.
That's strange.
Yeah, I don't get it. I sent a screenshot to the mods too. We'll see. So I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully Venmo or Cash App works for now, and then we'll figure it out for the next time. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Awesome to see how many people came out and all the OGs. Oh, we're at almost 7.5 hours. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Time flies when you're having fun.
I guess so, yeah. So excited for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll start at the same time as today, and we'll just get right into it. We got to get one of these series that goes beyond, the fastest, right? Today went, I guess, as fast as it possibly could have.
Yeah.
With all the shutouts. But I guess my voice and my throat are thankful here. So we'll keep this up for a little bit longer. Pretty close votes right now. Yeah, Eaglery, I'm gonna download the VOD and send it over to Erie and the team. I'll probably cut these games. I don't know if I'll have the energy to do it tonight, but I'll cut these games into highlights as well. It's just gonna take a long time. And put them on my channel like I do for everything else, and then I'll download. I think I can download those and send them over to Erie as well. So yeah, they'll be available.
Very nice.
All right, guys. I don't see two. Oh yeah, okay. A couple more votes come in. Ooh, this is close. All right, get your votes in. Get your votes in. And once again, let me scroll up and do the instructions. But this is for the fan favorite series, guys. So there are the poll options, and you can type. Oh, I guess I'm gonna vote. That's close. It's really close right now between Optimal Acorn versus Erie and Give You Anxiety versus Striker. And that's
both are really good series.
Oh, that's
and
really
I would have
close.
a rough time picking between those two.
I don't know which to vote for. Oh, it's tied now. It's actually tied. I don't want to be a tiebreaker. And not far behind, Zerton versus Striker is only 2 away as well. So we'll keep it open for a little bit because it is close. But yeah, that's a tough choice. I almost I don't want to influence vote. I think I
No, let's let the chat decide.
It's tough, yeah. I'll withhold my ballot here.
Yeah.
I didn't. I had like a scene with the poll results live, but it wasn't able. This morning it wasn't working, so I just opted to do the safe version of the chat bot. But I did have a scene with the live poll results. All right, votes are slowing down.
I agree, Wout. We need to have a favorite co-caster with a prize.
You know what? I promise you the next time I will, because that's a good idea. I didn't think of doing that, but I promise next time we will.
Nice, Pog. I hope that it has like 5 times the prize pool of this series. So, just kidding. Yeah, but tomorrow, guys, make sure to be here for the grand finals, for the bronze match, and for the bonus Roman stream right after the tournament.
Ooh, that reminds me, is anybody else streaming right now that we could raid? Like anybody else doing an age stream? Oops, not Apex. Let's see if anybody's on. No, maybe we could find an age 2 stream to raid or something. Oh, Membrillo's on. We'll raid him at the end.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me. It was a really fun stream to watch and co-cast.
Yeah, man, I appreciate the co-casting duties. That helps a lot. All right, let's stop the voting. I think we've got a clear winner here.
Yeah? Who was it?
It's Optimal Econ versus Erie with 9 votes.
Very
So
nice.
2 ahead of giving
well
Zodi and
deserved.
Striker. Yeah, I think that's the one I would give it to, if just for that Oasis game, the crazy, like the big Navy Oasis game. That was unlike anything I've ever seen on that map. So I gotta give it to him. So yeah, Erie and Optimal Acorn, you get a bonus $25 prize. Sorry, Zerton. I know, Zerton, you had 2 chances too.
No, yeah, he is gonna be fine. Right. He's gonna be in the finals.
That's right, yeah. So, and this is kind of how it stands. The prize pool going into tomorrow, $575.55, with first place standing to win $278, second place $167, and third $111. So, fat little pool. Dig it.
Yeah, not sure if I agree with the little, but it's definitely fat. The prize pool is huge, bigger than what we've ever had, I think.
Well, let's call it a day, guys, before we hit 7.5 hours. So thank you. Oh, and I forgot. I'm very excited about my overly cheesy end credit scene. So I'll leave you with
really?
that, and then I hope it works. I hope it works when I get it ready. But I'll leave you guys with that. As soon as that scene is over, let's go raid Membrillo. He's either playing or casting some H2 right now, and he's awesome.
Okay.
Really, really dope H2 content creator. So huge thanks again for watching, guys. Thanks, PF2K. I appreciate it. I'm going to hang up this call going into the last scene. So thank you, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Peace
Take
out,
care.
dude. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I had a ton of fun today. That was really, really fun. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. And 9 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. We'll be back with the semis, third place, and the grand finals, and we'll crown a winner here. So thank you very much, and I'll leave you with this here.